ride a bike every time, né? And travel too. I like travel and read books. But yeah, read books. It's a problem. Unfortunately, I don't have time to read now because my life is running. It's hard, né? Because there are a lot of many things. I have many things. I do, né? I can say do. I have do things for every day, and I like travel too, and what's that's all. That's all. Do you understand? No, do you understand?
Yes,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Okay, so Gustavo, thank you for in the chat. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Good evening. My name is Gustavo. I'm 25. I live in Feira de Santana, Bahia, and I've been here for 2 months now, and it has been amazing. That's it.
Great, thank you. Deborah, can you introduce yourself and then please pick someone else after you?
Okay, so my name is Deborah. I currently live in Florianópolis, state of Santa Catarina. But soon I gonna move on, and I've been here since January on Talk. I attend the meetings because I want to improve my speaking skills. This experience is so grateful. And I am a pharmacy student. I study English because I want to get a good job in the future. Choose someone. Okay, Anna, can you introduce yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Anna.
My name is Ana Vitória. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Peribe, in São Paulo. And I in my senior year of high school, my last year of high school. And I think that's it.
Dalvan, how about you?
Hello guys. My name is Dalvan. I'm 25 years old. I live in Brasilia. I'm beginning English. The English is very important. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And you, Melissa, please.
So, first of all, I totally agree with you, Davan. English, it's pretty important. 100% relevant. And by the way, I wish I were just like Luis, because this guy's a machine. Like, I mean, he's such a sporty person. He does tons of things that I wish I could, but no, I'm just a couch potato. I've said that many times before, and it's still true, by the way. So my name is Melissa, but you can call me Mel. I'm 20 years old. I work at iFood, and I'm trying to get to a business college. And I'm hostess here on Talk and Talk for about a month. Or a month, no, my bad, a year. I think I am reaching the 1 year here. Finally, that's cool. Something to celebrate. That's it.
Great. Congratulations. When I grow up, I want to be just like you, Melissa.
Cute.
All right, so Melissa, you can start by reading the second question, please, and then picking someone to answer after you.
Alrighty, let me see. Okay, so the second question goes, do you think there's any barrier that prevents you from communicating effectively with people? Like, yes, I guess so. Many. I don't know if like selfishness is a barrier, but I guess I am pretty selfish, you know? I guess I tend to focus the conversation on my experiences, on my opinions, and I am glad that I can recognize that. So I think this is like a barrier when I am interacting with others when it comes to selfishness. And I guess I overuse certain terms, like which are kind of abstract terms, no need of these terms, but I try to use them. And that's basically it. I think these two are the main barriers when I am communicating with others. How about you, Anna?
Talking about the communication, I think that sometimes in certain topics that I'm talking about, sometimes it's hard to like translate what I'm thinking to what I'm gonna say, like depending on the topic that the people are talking about. Like, I don't know, like in school we're talking about a subject in, I don't know, history, and I know what is happening, I know the answers, but I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. But I don't think I have, like, I have anxiety sometimes to talk with people, but I don't think that this is like a big barrier when I'm talking usually. That's it.
Yeah, I'm totally with Melissa and Anna. I also focus the conversation on me, but I don't have words. Sometimes I don't have words to describe how I'm thinking. And speaking for myself, I think another barrier for me is that I am afraid to hurt people, just to be misinterpreted. So I end up not saying what I want to say because I'm afraid that I'm not gonna be well interpreted and hurt people. So that's it. Deborah, how about you?
For me, um, there are some barriers that prevents me to communicate, especially because sometimes I feel so shy, and it makes me it's a lot. It makes me feel that I can't to talk with other people. Uh, I I don't know how I say tremo. I trem when I
Shake.
shake. Yeah, I shake when I say with strangers, but essentially that when I don't have nothing to talk about. For example, we don't have many no one similarities. It's not the correct word, but almost it. So yeah, and how as Anna said, um, sometimes I know what I want to say, but I can't explain it. It's not just in the English, but in my life, my normal life in say in Portuguese, because sometimes it 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 is so good for many people, but for me it's a normal. So that's it.
Yeah,
And you, Gustavo.
it's hard to explain ourselves in Portuguese. Imagine in English.
Yeah, that's so difficult.
Yeah, Gustavo, go.
Yeah, I agree with Deborah. For me, it's like if the communication is in person, definitely I'm really shy, especially if I don't know the person. And if we're talking about like communication apps like WhatsApp, sometimes I feel like I give too much information, you know. It's a fine line between too much information and not too much, like little information, you know. So who is missing? Talva?
Não sei.
You
You
can't?
don't want to speak, right? You just want to hear. Okay, so Luis, can you go? Can you answer the second question, please?
Yeah. The barrier for me is about the, for example, I think in the same the guy said, né? I try to translate in Portuguese, and I read in. Do you know the site or the guy called Tim Berry? The guy in North America live in Brazil, and he have he have the site called domineinglês.com.br, .com.br, and you explain about the phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs don't have in Portuguese. But when I read for example, the text is on for example, the breaking news in BBC News and the other sites, I feel difficult. For example, when I explain, I think in this phrase, but I try to translate. And I have other problem about I'm very shy to other things heard here for me. Here for me, speaking in English, for example, with the I don't know, partner about, because IT you need to in English, for example, mainly, for example, the materials, tutorials, the Sarah, no, not Sarah. Sarah, you work at the IT too. All technology is in English. Mainly, a lot of my materials, materials in the guides, paper whites, is in English, and you need to understand English. And for example, I work the FIRO and the network equipments, and I need to, for example, to open ticket in I don't know, the farmer is fabricante, and farmer no partner. Yeah, I forgot. A fabricante is partner.
I don't know. Do you know, Melissa?
Support, porque no, it's a partner. No, partner is farmer. I don't know. I don't remember. And you need to open ticketing in this partner, but just in English. And when I speak in English, maker, guy, thank you, Gustavo. And when I try speak in English, the guys, for example, I feel difficult more for British English and idiom, because all most the guy support, the guys support, the employees support technology is idiom. In the English, idiom is difficult to understand.
Yes, Indian guides in technology. I don't understand their English.
Yeah,
I have a lot of trouble.
And I get used to try to understand. I need to learn to think in English, but it's difficult.
You're gonna get there, Luis. You're here
Yeah.
to learn. You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anna, I have a tricky question for you. Number 3, between being in a very noisy place and being in a lot of pain, a headache, for example, which of those 2 situations will make you give up communicating with someone?
I think I prefer being in a lot of pain than being in a very noisy place, because when I'm, I don't know, with like a headache, I get annoyed and I don't want to talk with people. But when I'm in a place that is very noisy, like I get very, very annoyed and no, stressed. I get very stressed. So like the sound is very high, and I all the time how do I say that? I interrupt myself like always when I'm in a place with a lot of noise. So I prefer being annoyed by a pain than being stressed in a place very noisy.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Since I was little, I could not do 2 things at the same time. My mom always told me that I'm not a woman, I'm a man, because women can do all things at the same time, according to her, and men can't. So I cannot hear something, I don't know, someone speaking to me and then watch TV and pay attention at the TV at the same time. It's horrible. If you want to kill me, you speak to me when I'm doing something else. All right, Gustavo, how about you?
It's a tricky question, like you said, but for me, I think I would prefer being in pain and communicate, because my voice is really low. So I would end up like the person wouldn't even hear my voice, so would be like 0 communication. And what about you, Deborah?
I'd rather being in a very nice place, because if I can communicate with others on the party, I can do everything. So I prefer communicate with a nice place. And you, Melissa?
Right. I guess I'm gonna go with the noisy place. Why though? Because I am an expert. I'm a kind of sommelier of children crying, but I'm like an expert trying to recognize children crying, because like my neighborhood, there are tons and tons of children and they are crying like all the time. If they are not crying, they are screaming. If they are not screaming, their moms are screaming, everybody's freaking out. There is motorcycles everywhere. And by the way, do you guys know Toguro? Anyone here, do you know Toguro? I'm so happy that you don't know him. But if you do, he's like a famous person right here. And I kind of live next to him. And he has these fancy cars, which are so loud, so loud. So I am used to these noisy places. So yeah, Deborah, you and I, we could keep up a conversation in a noisy place. That's it.
And you, Luis?
I prefer the quiet place, because I don't know. I don't like for example, noise. Opposite to Melissa, I don't like the noise, the motorcycle, cars, and thanks God, I live in when I live, it's calm, because the building is between the I don't know, the forest, né? For, I don't know, aqui, né? Zone Leste, né? West Leste, né? West Leste em São Paulo, next to the Parque do Carmo. Parque do Carmo is huge, and in the night is quiet. I can hear. I don't know, the grillos singing. I don't know in English. I don't remember now. And cricket. Thank you. And sorry. And at the day is two. The day is two because I work at home and I can think better and not and don't have noise. It's good for me. Silence is good.
So you better communicate with a headache than being in a noisy place.
Okay. Yes, I prefer. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. So question 4. Another 2 situations for us to pick. In which of the following 2 situations do you feel most uncomfortable? Talk to a person who only knows how to communicate using an extremely technical vocabulary, a lawyer, for example, or call a telemarketing company to complain about a product you bought. Deborah.
It is hard to think about it because for me, maybe call a telemarketing company, because sometimes I like to complain, and it's a good way to complain about something, and yeah, I don't have any nothing to say about that. Just it's more I prefer complain with someone that I could talk in the same way that I talk in the normal days in my daily base, then just talking with a lawyer, just with a technical communication, because it is my area. I prefer talking with some technical vocabulary because I know how to say it. But if it's not the choice for technical that my area, I prefer telemarketing.
Okay, and what about you, Gustavo?
Yeah, I think I am with Deborah. If it's not like in my area, I would prefer telemarketing, because if it's not my area, the conversation will be like one-sided. I will just ask like these terms that I don't know, and the person will be talking alone. What about you, Luis? What do you think?
I think it's uncomfortable because, for example, my in Portuguese, né? When the telemarketer call for me in Portuguese, my Portuguese is horrible, né? Portuguese, for me, is difficult. For example, in the formal Portuguese and the main technical vocabulary, extremely, I horrible. But I try to speak, né? But not extremely vocabulary, because for me is not good, because I don't like Portuguese. Né? Since in my when I teenager and I children, I Portuguese the math, né? The math is I can say matéria math, né? Math. worse math for me. And the others, math is good. Yeah, that's all. Do you understand or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am also with you guys. I cannot stand someone speaking to me with a technical language about something that I don't understand, that I don't have a clue. My stepfather, he's very smart, and he speaks to me as if I know about what he's saying. So I get very stressed, I get very angry because I tell him, I don't know what you're trying to say to me. Please explain the terms, all right? I'm not in the same area as you are. But yes, I prefer to speak to someone about telemarketing because I just leave the phone in the, how do you say? When it's loud, it's not, you don't have to be with the phone in your ear. Viva voz.
Speaker.
Speaker. So I leave the phone in speaker and do my work and wash some dishes. And then I can speak with the telemarketing girl. All right. Who's next? Anna.
I think I would prefer call a telemarketing company because, like, if it's a lawyer, I think I could understand, but like, I don't know, someone who works with technology, I could never understand technical terms with someone who works with technology. So although I prefer like complaining with telemarketing, like through the a website, I think I would prefer calling one than talking with technical terms that I don't know.
Melissa, do you answer already this one? No,
I haven't. So, I'd rather play Clash Royale, honestly. I'd rather play video games, none of these situations. Because I'm not the person that I'm not the person who's going to call you or call anybody to solve my problems. Yeah, I'm the kind of person that gets the wrong meal and don't complain about it. I'm not proud of it. I think I gotta enhance that, you know, and I really, really don't like, because there are times that this process, when we are calling to a telemarketing stuff, they take so long to be solved, you know? So the very first situation, I don't know, it depends. There are nuances there, because I find stimulating speaking with people that have like such a fancy vocabulary and technical vocabulary. I find it stimulating because I feel like I don't know about it. I gotta know so that I can show off as well. So I kind of have this mindset, but there are times which that is so annoying, you know, so inconvenient, and I make fun of that. There are people that I make fun of that when they say like that, when they speak like that actually. Like, are you giving speeches? Are you lecturing something? We are texting on WhatsApp. Come on. Something that is not in this situation, but I don't know how you guys feel about it, is when people like friends of yours or acquaintances are messaging you and they send messages with a dot, with a period actually at the end of the messages. I don't know why, but this bugs me out so much when people like write with periods. There's a acquaintance of mine that she writes everything so annoyingly correctly that bugs me out a lot. She rarely use emojis, and she always using periods. I always think that she's mad at me, you know, or that she hates to talk to me, but it's something that she does, and no, that has nothing to do with you or others. She just wants to write correctly. That's it.
Who has time to put a period at the end of the sentence? I mean, I don't know. For me, it's just, I did that when I was writing an essay in high school, and I needed to write to get the grammar right, but not in the WhatsApp. All right. 5th question. Do you often use resources such as body posture, clothing, and eye contact to communicate with someone? Deborah.
Yeah. Essentially, body posture and clothing. Because, but for example, if I will talk with a job interviewer, I don't know. I need the behavior the one way, but for example, I must know how to act. Depends on the situation. Depends where I am and who I am. So, like I said, if clothing in a job interview, body posture, body posture, and eye contact, it's so efficient because many people can interpret what I want to say just with my body posture and eye contact.
Yeah, very nice. They're very important, right? I mean, I don't use them very well, but I think I should more because I don't know, we can, as you said, Deborah, you can interpret you better if you are using those skills than if you're not. Anna, how do you feel about that? Are you aware of those skills that you have, or you don't use them very well?
I use, but just in a few moments. Usually, most of the time, I'm with my friends and my parents. So usually, I don't care much about those things. But when I have to speak with an adult, I don't know, my teachers or my principal, I think I tend to change my body posture and make more eye contact than when I'm with my friends, because it's like a more informal moment. But I think when I'm with people that I don't know, even if they are the same age as mine, if they are teenagers too, I think I tend to act differently, talk differently, my posture and those things. But it's not so often that I use them.
How about you, Gustavo?
Yeah, I think I use these resources, but especially eye contact is really difficult to me because I'm really shy. So I try to make contact, but it's not I can't stay with the eye contact, I have to divert my eyes to another thing. So it's difficult. How about you, Mel?
Right. And speaking of that, you used to turn on your camera. You were doing so great, man. Tons of progress. Just wanted to point out that. But so yes, I use a lot of body gestures. I'm always gesturing right here. And by the way, video conferencing kills me softly because I only can make movements with my arms and stuff. My facial expressions, they are pretty genuine, pretty genuine. Like, if you really want to know what I'm trying to say, just look at my eyebrows or my eyes. And I really value eye contact. I think it has to do with confidence, self-confidence. So I really value that. When it comes to clothing, I don't know. I have like a complex relation with clothing because my mom, she annoys me a lot with that clothing stuff. Even when, mainly when it comes to dress codes at companies and stuff. My mom is a person who likes a lot to dress up, you know. She loves that and she tries to imply that to me, but I don't care that much. But I think I totally agree with Anna. It depends on context, you know? So when I am at work, and unfortunately, I've been attending places when it comes to workplaces that the dress code's okay. It's nothing too formal. So that's basically it. That's my point on it.
I also have a mom who picks me about my clothing. It's horrible. What about you, Luis?
For me, I use for example, in the job interview, I in my change my I try not to change my body posture, and the clothes, for example, the beautiful clothes, and I try to beautiful clothes, and I don't know, shave. I don't know, shave. You know, I don't know. I know in
Comb your hair.
comb.
Pentear?
Yeah. Comb.
Yeah, comb.
Comb. Yeah. Comb my hair and the and the job interview, né? When I visit when it was, né? When I was visit customers, and I try to use for example, the social clothes, né? And I don't know, ties, né? Ties, I use tie, and but I feel shy and very shy to see, né? To use contact eyes, né? Eye contact, yeah, to communicate, yeah.
Yeah, I heard you, Luis.
Yeah.
We all have problems with eye contact a little bit, I think. Depends on the person we're eye contacting with.
Yeah, the same as the employee are HR, né? Employee HR is I don't know, is I forgot in English. I'm in blank.
That's okay.
It's repairing. I don't know in English. Repairing.
Repairing.
No, repair. It's your gestures. I don't know. For example, when you.
It's looking your gestures.
Yeah, look your gestures. For example, when you. Your hands, and when you, for example, eyes in see in the other their sides, né?
They look everything.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Question number 6. We still have a little bit of time. Do you believe you can deliver a clear message to someone and make them understand you 100%? Gustavo, what do you think?
Oh God, sorry. It's number 6, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I do, but especially in English, not yet. Maybe I can, but maybe not clear enough. But the person can understand me. So, Anna, what do you think?
Most of the time that I'm interacting with people is when I'm at school. Like when I'm not at school, I'm in my house, like alone studying. So I think I make myself very clear in school because, as I said in the beginning, I'm in my last year of high school. And in the last year of high school, we have like a lot of responsibilities. it's not a responsibility, but we have a lot of things to do. Like every week we make like sales to raise money to our graduation and things like that. And we always have like someone or a group of people that are the leaders to do those things. So I think the most responsibility is mine. Like I'm very into those things. So a lot of times I have to like say to my classmates what they have to do, or sometimes I have to scream. So I think in school, that is the place that I'm most of the time interacting with people. I think I make myself very clear. Like I have to make myself very clear because teenagers are very noisy. So we have to do.
Anna is the class leader, a big responsibility. Deborah, how about you?
Well, for me, my message is so clear, but many people don't think the same. Uh, because I think that my mind is a mess, and when I try to send some message, maybe uh, from time to time I change the subject in the middle, but I come back. So it's so a mess. And then for me, it's so difficult. Every the people understand 100%. So yeah, that's it. And you will listen.
So, no, nope, definitely not. I guess like we all have experienced at least one time like a fail in communication, because of the factors we've seen in the video, because of these barriers. Um, that's basically it. I think that there's a thing whenever I'm trying to pass on my message, trying to communicate with others, that it's kind of a barrier. It's like the tone of my voice. People often think that I am like angry all the time, or I'm being overly serious, or that I am mad with them. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. And this is a kind of thing that turns out to be a barrier, when I am trying to interact with others. But yeah, I don't think I can deliver a clear message. Not at all. That's it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Melissa. I have the same problem with facial expressions. I'm very expressive, and my tone of my voice is very firm sometimes. I don't want to be aggressive, but sometimes I feel that people get hurt when I want to say something very firmly. When I don't know, I'm not fighting with them. I'm just saying something that I really want them to do, and they're like, "I'm so sorry. You don't have to use that kind of tone with me."
Yeah, that's so it. And I mean, that's such a barrier because we gotta kind of justify ourselves, and that is tiring. I'm not mad with you, little one right there around.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of frustrated me because like a lot of people like before they know me, they always say like, "Oh my God, I thought you were so like angry or something," and I'm not. I'm not. Like I laugh like all the time, and I'm like totally not angry at all. And people always say to me that I have such an angry face, but it's like just my resting face. I can change it. I can change it.
That's just saying that's good. That's so weird. And people tend to assume things about us. That's frustrating. I totally understand you. Guys, I want to share with you a story of it, like pretty quick. So I was in this activity that we have to take, and we are doing like a activity in group, and one person had to be the leader. So I get to be the leader, and I was kind of delegating things, doing leader things to 4 people. And we have to come up with a content, like a script, and then we gotta present it, you know? We gotta present it at a speech. And we presented, there's one guy that he has difficulties because he was shy, and I think he was not understanding the activity, and I tried so hard to help him, like really I tried so hard to help him. Okay, and then we present and stuff and yada yada. After the presentation, he came up to me like this with his head down and say, Melissa, I'm so sorry, I did so bad out there, so sorry. He was like with his eyes like this and trying to face me, and he couldn't face me either. And I was like, what kind of impression did I left for you guys? Man, chill, that's okay, you did great out there, chill. So the point is, what kind of things I don't know how I am putting myself out there, because people came up to me like saying I'm sorry for doing that, or you know, or this.
Yes, I think sometimes like I'm like missing some things because people presume that I'm angry, and like they don't want to talk with me. They are afraid to talk with me, and I'm missing a lot of things, like, or opportunities, because people don't want to talk with me.
Yeah. Losing a lot of homies. I feel it.
Gustavo said sometimes I think people don't hear my voice.
Oh my god, extremes right here.
That's not our problem, Gustavo. Mine and Melissa and probably Anna. We look like very loud speakers. All right, guys. I send you in the chat the link to the YouTube video, which I struggle to put as live, but we're gonna forget about that. And the link to the survey. So please, if you can go to the YouTube and like the video, subscribe in the Talk channel, go to the survey link and evaluate. Who's the host, me or you?
You, sweetie.
Okay, so please evaluate my hostness skills. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Luis, I hope you come back more times. Dalvan, I hope you come back and speak to us. And that's it. Have a great night. I see you guys next time.
Good night. Bye-bye, guys. Have a nice night.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.